In this video, we're going to have a look at how to find the rule of a linear line using a graph. So to find the rule of the linear line, our first step is to find the gradient of the linear line using our formula. Our second step is to identify the y-intercept. And the third step is to substitute those values into the general rule y equals mx plus c. Remembering that m is the gradient and c is the y-intercept. So let's have a look at an example of how do we find the rule using those three steps. So in our example, we want to find the rule for the linear line in the graph. So our first step is to find the gradient. So gradient is going to equal, and I'm going to use the formula y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now to use that formula, I need to select 2 points on my line and determine its coordinates. So I'm going to select a point there and a point here. So that is going to be 0, 4 and 2, 12. So rewriting those sets of coordinates, 0, 4, 2 and 12. I want to go ahead and label them x1, y1, x2, y2. Now I can go back and substitute those values into my formula. So y2 minus y1 is going to be 12 minus 4 over x2 minus x1, 2 minus 0. So that's going to equal 8 over 2, which equals 4. So the gradient of my line is equal to 4. The second step is going to be to find the y-intercept. And to find the y-intercept, what I want to do is I want to start at the top of my y-axis and work my way down until I hit the linear line. So I'm going to go all the way down till I hit the linear line and stop when I hit the linear line and see what the value is. And this time the value is going to be 4. So my y-intercept is equal to 4. So my third step in finding the rule is to substitute those values into the formula mx plus c. So y is equal to my gradient, so 4x plus my y-intercept of 4. So the rule of the line from the graph is y equals 4x plus 4. So that's an example of how we can use a line from the graph and determine its rule.